I need a haircut. I'm down to 164 pounds. I'm on a good workout. I'm not a fat slob anymore. I'm building up these muscles, man. Getting these guns, man. I've been working out and building up these muscles, making these guns, huh? I'm not a. I guess you could say I'm not a fat piece of shit anymore. I just need a haircut. I gotta go see my buddy Carl today. Get my haircut. Been working out. Anyway, I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I've just been busy with life. Raging Rob is 40 years old now. 40. I don't even feel 40. I turned 40 on the 14th. My birthday is the same day as George Floyd. So the election, the primaries, is right around the corner. Not the primaries, the midterms, right around the corner. And there's certain key states that people are focusing on. We got Carrie Lake, who's going to be the next governor of Arizona. We got John Fetterman, Fuckerman, going against Oz for Senate in Pennsylvania. John Fetterman. What a fucking dork that guy is. Anyway, a lot of key races are happening. We got that one guy down in Georgia running against Marjorie Taylor Greene. What's his name? Marcus Powers or Marcus Flowers? Yeah. He's a fucking joke. Then we got Hershey Walker going against the fake preacher. Uh, Warnock. Yeah. This preacher supports abortion. What kind of a Christian pastor are you supporting abortion? That is called false prophecy, and our Lord and Savior warned us about false prophecy and false prophets. Okay? I'm 40 now. I feel different. I've been working out, get my body in shape. I feel better about myself. I'm eating more healthy. So the big question is, who am I voting for governor of Michigan? I honestly, for the longest time, didn't know who I was going to vote for. I mean, I know I'm not going to vote for Whitmer. But I honestly didn't know for the longest time. I was looking at Donna Brandenburg, and I said, well, there ain't no way I'm going to vote for Tudor Dixon. And then, I was going for Ryan Kelly. I was actually helping Ryan Kelly a little bit with this campaign. I had lunch with his family and his wife and his kids and his volunteers. Uh, and this Donna Brandenburg shows up. I didn't know much about her. And then I found out about Tudor Dixon. And then, what happened? Tudor Dixon won the midterms. Or the primary, I mean. Um, so, we're left with what we are. With what we're left with, you know what I mean? So the big question is who I'm going to vote for governor. And I'm going to spill the beans. And this is not an attack on any of my patriots. You vote for who you want to. I'm going to vote for the best candidate that I feel that can take out Whitmer. And a lot of people said that, well, she's establishment and the Democrats voted for her in the primary because Whitmer's going to mop the floor on her. Wouldn't that be great if she actually won? And that would be a slap in the Democrats' faces. A lot of people say, well, the primaries was a fraud and yada yada yada. She had a lot of support on the West Side, a lot. I'm going to be voting for Tudor Dixon, and that's the way it is. And people can unsubscribe, unfriend, get mad, whatever. The fact of the matter is, Donna Brandenburg, I like her. She doesn't have what Tudor has. Okay. I caught Donna Brandenburg in some lies. You know, I didn't see myself gonna vote for Tudor when I first heard about her. Well, I first heard about her, I didn't know who she was. And I first heard about her way before she even thought about running for governor. Because this goes back to like early 2021. If you remember in my videos, if you've been watching my channel for a while, Marlena's Bristol, the Polish immigrant who went against the governor, who refused to shut down her restaurant. She escaped government tyranny. She came to the United States and she's got to face this tyrant Whitmer. She was arrested, jailed for 3 days, I think. And there was a big rally outside of a restaurant. And there was a lot of patriots there, and Tudor Dixon was there. I didn't know. That was the first time I seen Tudor Dixon in person. I didn't know who she was. And I found out she's running for governor. I'm like, oh, okay. So I looked into her, and I'll just say I wasn't thrilled. I mean, I wasn't not thrilled, but I just didn't know much about her. And this is at the same time I was starting to, I was starting my support for Ryan Kelly. I volunteered a couple of times for Ryan Kelly, and I didn't know much about Tudor. So I dug up some info, and I found out, oh, Deval's candidate. Wait a minute. I don't know. And at one time, I said, I'm not going to vote for her. But then she won the primary. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I found out what Donna Brandenburg did. She did the same thing that James Craig did, hiring a company to get votes, and then he got screwed over. Okay? James Craig, well, write me in as a candidate. He lost, and he knows he lost. He knows he didn't have the support, and he still wanted to run as a write-in candidate. Donna Brandenburg, you don't hire a company to get signatures, okay? Ryan Kelly didn't do that. Tudor Dixon didn't do that. Garrett Sedano didn't do that. Okay? These were actual volunteers, actual legit signatures. Donna Brandenburg didn't make the threshold, and neither did James Craig. Okay? Now you want to go vote for Donna Brandenburg, that's your choice. I'm not going to tell you who you can and can't vote for. That is your actual patriotic duty and right to vote. With all the fraud that's happened. I'm not going to go too much on about election fraud because YouTube will flag my video. But there's a red tidal wave coming, and Democrats can't do shit. We just won a major court case here in Michigan against that tyrant witch, Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson. Jocelyn Benson is very pissed off right now. And I'm fucking liking it every second she's pissed off. Her and the other two witches, Dana Nessel and Gretchen Whitmer. That is the number one priority, is getting rid of those three. Okay? We have to look at the situation at hand. After going to a few Tudor Dixon rallies, watching her in person, watching her speak, meeting some of her volunteers, I gotten to like her. People can say what they want. As far as DeVos money being pushed around, I'll just say this. What does an undercover narcotics officer do if he's in the drug unit trying to bust drug dealers? Well, how does the drug dealers and the drug pushers, how do they identify a cop? Well, a real cop ain't gonna do these drugs. You know what an undercover cop has to do? Shoot that heroin, smoke that weed, or you're gonna blow your cover. And when I first heard about Tudor Dixon being DeVos, I'm like, I'm not sure about this, but I got looking into it. It seems that Tudor, well, if you play your cards right, you win the hand in poker, right? That's what it looks like she's doing. She's playing a system, and people don't even realize it. That's what Donald Trump did. He played the system. Okay? Tudor Dixon's very smart. She knows what the hell she's doing. She's not stupid. Sometimes you got to play the system a little bit. That's politics. It's dirty. In order to change, the change only comes within. You got to get in there, and then when you get in there, and then you can change things. So and that's the reason I'm voting for Tudor Dixon. And people can unfriend me and this and that, and you turned your back on the Patriot movement. And I've heard it all. I've heard people. I had a couple arguments with some patriots of mine over this. Get it all out. Say what you're gonna say. One thing I will not do. If you're not from Michigan, you don't know what I'm about to talk about. But one thing I'm not going to do is pull a Melissa Carone and completely turn on my party, completely turn on my patriots. Okay? There was a lawsuit dropped, but in payment for that, Melissa Carone had to lose a lot of her patriot friends, right? Because she decided to kiss Stan Grotz's ass. Okay? Just like Ken Licky LaCara. Why are people afraid of Stan Grot? I don't understand. He blocked me on Facebook. Eric Castiglia blocked me on Facebook. Okay? If you don't know what's going on, there's a scumbag group in Macomb County, Michigan, that are trying to infiltrate the Patriots, the grassroots. And Melissa Carone fell for it. She doesn't have cojones, I guess. She was good at exposing the fraud. And she did some other good things. She put her life on the line. Maybe she was threatened. I don't know. But she was sucking up to the GOP, the corrupted part of the GOP of Macomb County. That's something I will never do. I'm always going to be upfront about what I feel. I'm always going to be upfront about what I do, what I say, what I do. And I'm never going to kiss anybody's ass. Nobody threatened me. Nothing. I made this decision myself to vote for Tudor Dixon. Because I'm looking at the situation at hand. And the situation at hand is getting Whitmer out of office. Donna Brandenburg ain't going to do it. Donna Brandenburg, the best thing she can do is drop out to not split the vote. If she really wanted to get Whitmer out of office. Then once Whitmer is out of office, then we go from there and decide what we're going to do with Tudor Dixon, if she's good enough, and yada, yada, yada. We'll go from there. We cannot afford another 4 years of Whitmer and Benson and Nessel. Okay? We get 4 more years of that. I don't think Michigan's going to come back. It's going to go down the tunnel of the tubes of a liking to like California. It's going to get bad like California, New York. You look at the state of Illinois right now, Illinois is on that path. I don't think Illinois is ever coming back. Illinois was a pure red state at one time. I think it is, except Chicago. You go out in the country parts of Illinois, it's conservative. It's a red state. But I'm tired of these big cities determining who's going to be our next governor. I'm tired of these blue pockets like Grand Rapids, Kent County, Ann Arbor, Washtenaw County, Wayne County, determining who's going to be our governor. Let the Democrats, I say every state have 2 governors. Okay, let the blue areas, let the fucking cities have theirs, and the country people have theirs. That's what I say. 2 governors, every state. But then again, that's big government. That's bigger government, and I don't support bigger government. I support limited government. I don't think the government should be as big as it is. I think it should be smaller. We should get rid of the Department of Education, the Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, the IRS, the Department of Agriculture. There's so many departments we can get rid of. Department of National Resources, DNR, that tells me I can only hunt for food 2 weeks out of the year. I'm sorry. I shouldn't need a permit to go hunt for food. Okay, that is a God given right. That's why God put animals on earth, so humans could live, right? I'm going to go on about that. I'm going to be voting for Tudor Dixon. She's not the strongest candidate. There's stronger. I'd rather see Ryan Kelly in there. But it is what it is. I really believe she's got it. She's got the backing. She's got what it takes. I really believe it. I mean, I've gotten to like her. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to another meet. Tulsi Gabbard's going to be there in Southfield. So I'm excited for that. So this next, what we got? Well, we got like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. So, and the red tidal wave is coming, and I'm praying that this is our chance. I think this is it. We don't get this one, we're going to be at the point where we're never going to come back. And I'm not talking just Michigan. I'm talking about our country. It's either going to be a point of no return, or it's going to be we're going to take our country back like you never seen. And this is going to be our revolution. So, if we don't get this, we will be in a full civil war. There's been talks on social media, I don't know if it's true, but there's less of 25 days worth of diesel supply for the country. Less than 25 days. Yeah. What runs off diesel? Semi trucks? A lot of city buses. If they don't move, they can't move people. Trucks shut down. This country shuts down. We're going to have a supply shortage like you've never seen. You think the baby formula shortage was something, or the toilet paper shortage, and this shortage, a coin shortage? That's nothing. We lose, we run out of diesel, we're fucked. We have to get our own shit, right? The Democrats are they're literally trying to destroy this country. They've been doing it since Obama. Obama's supposed to be in Detroit the same night that Tulsi Gabbard's in Southfield. So, but anyway, that's that. Be mad. I don't care. I know what my focus is. My focus is getting Whitmer out of there. We got to get Whitmer out of there, and that's the way it is. I know Tudor can do it. She's capable of doing it. Ryan Kelly's capable of doing it. Fact is, Donna Bradberg is not capable of doing it when she can't even get enough signatures for a primary. Okay? Donna Bradberg is, honestly, she's a fucking joke. Okay, she is. She's a fucking joke. I like what she stands for. I mean, I like Donna Brandenburg as a person, but she just can't. She's not governor material. Okay, she's just not. Donna Brandenburg is not. How do I say this? Not political material. You know? So that is that, and that's it.